Us as your #1 informative television. Join me, Rida Chebet, every day as I bring you the latest news at Maisha Live at 1 and update at 6, right here at Maisha Television.
Wakati mafuta imeongeza hivi, wao wameongeza commission yao to 28.1%.
I have a visual disability,
yes,
which has been with me for a long time.
No, I'm asking the second part.
Suala la utovu wa nidhamu limezua hisia mseto nchini.
Caning is not bad for the students. Juu hata sisi wazazi wetu walikuwa natuadhibu tukiwa wadogo when we were growing up.
We are now more organized than ever before.
Indeed, this is the fastest growing television in Kenya.
At Maisha Television, we are impartial and independent.
The presidential election of the 26th October is hereby upheld.
Every day, we create distinctive professional programs, content which inform, educate, and entertain.
If the money has been approved, then it should be disbursed on time.
We go an extra mile to let you know of all that is happening around.
Wawe smart, wawe wasafi.
We make it easier for you to access information, a right provided by the Constitution. This is where your opinion counts.
Good morning, my baby.
I am fine, fine, fine.
How did you feel, baby?
So fine, fine, fine.
Why so fine, fine, fine?
Soft hair, fine, fine, fine.
I'm happy you're dry. Soft hair, very soft. Soft Care Baby Diaper uses high technology. Pro-level leak protection is designed for your baby. Asante Soft Care. Siria Mama. Soft Care?
Very soft.
We're right on time for Maisha Live at 1. Today marks the second day of the BBI appeal hearing at the Court of Appeal. For more of these, join me on Maisha Live at 1. My name is Rida Chebet Kering. Welcome. The hearing of the nullification of the Building Bridges Initiative BBI process in the Court of Appeal entered the second day today. Lawyers representing the state and the Orange Democratic Movement Party leader Raila Odinga are expected to make their submissions as a continuation of the Tuesday session. Amoga Shane tells us more.
But the court now says, translate it in all the indigenous languages.
The BBI protagonist on Tuesday put up a spirited fight before a 7-judge bench to reverse a decision halting the BBI process to amend the constitution. The Court of Appeal bench included President Daniel Musinga, Judges Hannah Okwengu, Patrick Kiage, Roslyn Nambuye, Fatuma Sichale, Gatembu Kairu, and Francis Tuyoit. During the proceedings, LSK President Nelson Harvey had to come out and lecture the judges of time management, claiming favorism was taking place, forcing Otiende Amolo to react to his message.
Is the one that gives the avenue of amendment by popular initiative, an amendment to distinguish it from the one by parliament. Under 2, it allows 2 possibilities. You can come with a bill, and where you get it is irrelevant. Or you could come with a suggestion or suggestions. But if there are suggestions, and that's the important aspect, you cannot bring those suggestions to a referendum. You must reduce them to a bill. Okay? Under 3. And the word is shall. You shall formulate it into a draft bill. Not draft bills, a draft bill. Whatever it is, and we can demonstrate that. My Lord, when you continue, and even the question that was posed yesterday in Sub-Article 10.
Solicitor General Kennedy Ogeto was the first one to set forth grounds why the court should allow the appeal against a High Court ruling that BBI was unconstitutional.
The learned judges of the High Court disregarded clear provisions of the Constitution in order to arrive at their decision.
Ogeto appealed to the court to right the wrong done by the 5-judge bench that called the BBI illegal, in nullity, and forbade a referendum. He accused the judges of making personal attacks on President Uhuru Kenyatta, resulting in factually unfounded conclusions. Ogeto also faulted the 5 judges who unanimously rejected BBI for using Wikipedia as an authority in their judgment, especially on the issue of popular initiative. They resorted to Wikipedia as an authority, but for sure Wikipedia cannot be a reliable authority for anything serious, Ogeto said.
Number 2, the learned judges effectively amended the Constitution.
Lawyer Kamau Karori, also for the Attorney General, told the court no evidence has been adduced to show President Uhuru Kenyatta was behind the initiative. However, he added that the president has all rights, like any other citizen, to participate in the political discourse, including to support or campaign for any cause. The president is nominated by a political party. He is entitled to support any cause that the political party supports, and therefore he cannot be faulted for participating in the popular initiative as suggested by the learned judges, Karori said.
An example of this, my lords, my ladies, is the unprecedented finding that a president can be sued in a personal capacity for official acts.
He also submitted that the IEBC is properly constituted, dismissing the High Court declaration that the Commission lacked a quorum to conduct core businesses.
My Lord, for this context, and without going to the theoretical aspect because of time, in this context, the submission by IEBC, which is captured in the JLAG report, is that once the supporters come with a list of names, the IEBC then publishes it to the public, just so that in case it is alleged that a name was included wrongfully and it is not you, then you would complain. That way it would verify and check that that name is wrongly put there. The
Council,
yes, my Lord.
Parliament may have been quite happy to be told by IEBC, yes, we have unique identifiers and they don't follow it further. But for me sitting here, if you tell me that there are unique identifiers, I need to be satisfied, and that's what I'm asking you. What are those unique identifiers?
My Lord, my learned friend, Professor
Senator James Orengo, representing ODM leader Raila Odinga and the BBI Secretariat, also asked the court to set aside the High Court ruling. He also argued that every article in the Constitution is amendable so long as it's within the law and procedures. He argued that when it comes to the people, they have to make their own decision.
Participation in a constitutional amendment process and the standard of public participation in a constitutional amendment. Then the commentaries on the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee report. A role of the court in a constitutional amendment process. And finally, justiciability, ripeness, mootness of the petitions as presented before the Superior Court.
Reporting for Maisha TV, I'm Shane.
Crisis is looming in the education sector. The Teachers Service Commission has 7 days to come up with a new 2021-2025 collective bargaining agreement. This is after teachers rejected the one presented to them through their trade unions. The teachers claim the new CBA has failed to address their issues, including monetary benefits for all cadres. The teachers have issued a vow to down their tools come August when the learners resume for the next academic calendar.
Solidarity forever.
Teachers have issued their employer, the Teachers Service Commission TSC, a 7-day ultimatum to offer them a counter offer before they proceed into an industrial strike.
Unless the Teachers Service Commission makes acceptable adjustments to the counter offer, we would have no alternative but call our teachers to down their tools. From the first term of 2021 academic year, starting August. It is serious. Within the next 7 days, they should be able to bring a counter offer which is agreeable to the teaching fraternity in this country.
The Teachers Union, the Kenya National Union of Teachers NAT, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers KUPPET, and the Kenya Union of Special Needs Education Teachers KUSNET fell out with TSC over salary increment in a meeting held on Monday, June 29th.
The Commission presented its proposal to the unions, factoring in the advice from SRC, the current economic situation obtaining in the country, and the persistent COVID-19 pandemic, which has immensely affected the world of work.
KUPPET will not allow the TSC to block salary reviews based on COVID-19. Doing so would give it the license to use any other excuse in future and close the window on collective bargaining.
The said parties were to negotiate a new collective bargaining agreement CBA for the years 2021-2025. The current CBA 2017-2021 expires in July 2021.
Well aware that such talks could maintain the components maintain the components of basic salary, annual increments, allowances and benefits currently obtaining in the teaching service.
They allege that TSC wanted to freeze salary rise for 2 years and offer them alternatives which included offering teachers paternity and maternity leaves. Female teachers were to be accorded 120 leave days from the current 20, with their male counterparts given 1 week on top of the usual fortnight. NAT Secretary General Collins Soyu added that the fringe offers were good, but they wouldn't add value to the teachers' pockets. OU, however, played cagey with issuing a strike notice and argued that they will find amicable solutions to their row with TSC.
And you heard my counterpart talking about COVID-19 as a shield. Who doesn't know that COVID-19 is there? Shall COVID-19 stop you from eating? Shall COVID-19 stop you from going to school and teach? Let us not pretend. So the issue of calling on strike, that one is level to everybody.
Another offer presented by TSC CEO Nancy Macharia was to promote teachers in arid and semi-arid areas first, with priority given to administrative teachers. Maisha Tv.
Solidarity forever.
And now to matters development. Hundreds of residents of Mudiri and Otiende Amalemba Street on the outskirts of Kakamega town have until July to leave the government residence as the Kakamega County government prepares to begin constructions of 4,000 modern houses in the area. This is in an effort to achieve its goal of making Kakamega town the next city. The project is expected to commence in early July 2021 and will take about 9 months to complete at a cost of 6 billion Kenyan shillings. Speaking in Kakamega, the county boss Wycliffe Oparanya indicated that the county and the national government employees will be given priority in the purchase of the houses.
And also security.
Oh, you went to That's now far to Kakamega. Yeah, 2 hours.
Yes,
It is my intention to have Kakamega County as a city. And you cannot have a city without housing. If you don't have proper housing in a town, then you create slums. So I'm coming up with a massive housing project which we are launching in the